Whole lot of yapping going on in these parts. Whole lot of yapping going on in these parts. A lot of yapping. Love that jingle. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Good morning. Damn it, I should have taken a piss before we got started. I kind of have to pee, but whatever. Anyways, I've been hydrating like a motherfucker. I chugged like 2.5 glasses of water. No big deal. Who's keeping count? A smoothie, a protein smoothie today. Today is the last. It's the last day before Thanksgiving, and I know. Listen, did you guys see Ian McMillan's rant? I thought he had such a great rant, but at the same time, you know, I can acknowledge like I'm a little guilty of some of these things. BK came after me with my candy corn take. He thought it was a recycled Halloween take, and I never really kind of, you know, given my thoughts on candy corn. I think candy corn is nobody actually likes it. People just want to like it. You know, I thought there was something kind of clever to what I was saying instead of just getting a conversation going about candy corn that's already been had. But I really thought Ian McMillan's rant about ranking and talking about Thanksgiving topics and Thanksgiving foods was just kind of like low hanging fruit. And also it's like, who gives a shit? You know, who gives a shit? It's like, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to be like the guy who's like, yeah, why do I care what fucking Dan Orlovsky likes to eat for Thanksgiving? But at the same time, when I have a microphone in front of my stupid face, I'm over here telling you what my favorite Thanksgiving foods are. You know what I mean? I thought there was a lot of truth to be had for that in that rant. That was a very, very good rant. What's up, everybody? Do you partake in blackout Wednesday, DGen? When I was younger, I did. Yeah. I mean, you got to think about it now. I'm 38 years old. I'm old, I'm washed, I'm married. I'm just not as fun anymore, you know? But I think that, you know, if you were to know me between the ages of like 17 and 28, yeah, you wouldn't. I mean, it was just completely different. It was completely different. It was, if there was a Blackout Wednesday opportunity, then I was probably going to participate in it. You know, I did SantaCon a couple years. Steak flew up for SantaCon. You know, now I'm fucking, get me away from SantaCon. You know what I mean? But yeah. I mean, like, I like it and I don't like it. You know why? You know why I don't really like it? You know why I don't like these holidays? He's Canadian. They have a different Thanksgiving. Yeah, also true. But like, even still, I think he just made a good point in terms of every year this comes about with holidays, and we always talk about, you know, our favorite Christmas movies, our favorite Thanksgiving foods, our favorite holiday candies. When you do it a couple years, you know what it is. We've already talked about it. And I kind of understood, and I thought it was a pretty good rant. I truly hate the is a diehard a Christmas movie conversation. It's not a fucking Christmas movie. And anybody who tries to act like it's a Christmas movie is lying. Okay. It's lying, or for whatever reason, they just can't get over this stupid narrative. It's not a fucking Christmas movie. Yep. What's SantaCon? Oh, it was a good time. Yeah. You dress up like Santas, you run around New York City, and you go bar hopping. It's a really, really good time until you get old. Until you get old and live in those neighborhoods, then you can't stand SantaCon. Best take you've ever had there, DJ. Wow, fuck Die Hard. Yeah, well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the movie. I like Bruce Willis. One-on-one with DJ today. Mistake. I missed steak today too. I missed steak. We're gonna miss steak for a whole week. All right, it's gonna be no steak till next Tuesday. Steak, are you in the air right now? If you took off around 8 a.m., you probably should still be in the air. I think Denver's like a 3. About, I would say, from wheels up to wheels down, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Yep. Miss you too, Tin. It's not Tintin. That's not what his name is. It's not Tintin. Yep. I think I answered SantaCon. Yeah. Listen, the hangovers suck. I don't like being hungover on big days. You know, I don't like being hungover at all anymore. That's when you go out now as an older individual, like, you want to have fun, but you also are constantly just thinking of like avoiding the hangover the next day. It's very unfortunate. That's how the way is. In the air, my daughter has a flight map on. Kind of weird. What's weird about that? That's how you fly. That's how you fly. That's how I fly. I stare at the flight map. Even when there was a game on when I flew back Sunday night, anytime there was a commercial, I was going back to the flight map. You got to check what the route is. You know what I mean? You got to check what the route is. But yeah, have a safe flight and have a good time in Denver. But yeah, no, Ian McMillan's rant was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I got to get Ian Mack back on the show. I know he's doing his thing over at Sports Illustrated, but yeah, the whole Canadian Thanksgiving thing is interesting to me. What is Canada doing having a Thanksgiving? That's like I don't know. It just feels like if the United States was like, oh, you know what? Mexico does Cinco de Mayo. We're going to do something for Cinco de Mayo. You know what I mean? Like, well, I guess actually we do kind of celebrate Cinco de Mayo. That was a terrible example. Forget I said anything. Cinco de Mayo is actually a fun time. I like that one. But the problem with, they just want to be involved. That makes sense. WDGen, may I interest you in a noon CBB game? Sure, absolutely. And then thank you to everybody who I tailed yesterday. I think I made a couple of wagers. I won every single one of them. That was great. I had a blast. Last 2 days, I've just been kind of leaning into you guys. Snowman gave me the easiest one by far. Kevin in Discord has come through with a few. Shout out to Chandler in the DMs yesterday coming through. Appreciate that. If you guys give me a bet and I tail it, I'll do so responsibly always, and I'll give you credit if it hits. If it doesn't hit, you're never going to hear a peep from me. I won't bitch and moan like the average person does on Twitter. TK with a new follow. What's up, TK? Prenny, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Nosy Canadians. Yeah, very funny. So, I guess Cinco de Mayo thing wasn't wasn't the best example, but yeah, Ian Mack, if you're here, great job. That was awesome. UCSD -1.5, -130 pip talk. You know what I decided? Any college basketball team that has UC in front of it, I'm off, because I keep seeing people take like UC Irvine, UC Santa Barbara, and they just keep bringing them pain and pain and pain. So no disrespect, pip talk. Not that I don't trust you or anything like that. You seem like a really good dude, and I have no idea what your plus or minus is. Not that I really care, but I have made a decision. I don't want nothing to do with any UC schools. Okay. UCLA lost to Cal last night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These UC schools are losers this time of year. They're losers this time of year. I don't want that. But thank you to Chandler. He gave me that over in the UCLA game. That was excellent. How about the Orlando Magic, by the way? The Magic are absolutely rolling, although it's kind of a weird thing to talk about as a Magic fan because they're doing so without Paolo Banchero. So it's like, if you talk about the Magic success, you also have to be prepared for people saying, oh, well, maybe they're better without Paolo. Like fucking Cam is money. All this guy does is bitch and moan about Paolo. I don't know how you can hate Paolo. Maybe you don't like his style of play. That's okay. He's young. He might change it up a little bit. Who's working today? Does anybody have off today? Who's working today? In the real estate industry, things are moving. Things are still moving. Things are still happening. He very funny. Play the song. Yep. That people are working today. Okay. Well, if you're traveling, hope you travel safely. I saw there's going to be a record number of people of road on the road this year. Greg's on the road. Greg is driving. I doubt he's listening to this, but Greg is driving. I think he's going to be in Asheville. Asheville is a very cool city. I don't know how. If anybody here live in North Carolina, I know they got beat up really bad by the hurricane. What was that, like a year or two ago? Awesome city. My wife and I went there once. When we drive down from New York, we used to stop in Raleigh. Raleigh's interesting. It's like there's a lot of building. It's being developed. But one time we went a little extra, 2 hours or so out of the way, and went to Asheville. I thought it was a pretty cool little city, and had a nice little downtown. There's a like the Biltmore. No, what is it? I don't know. There's like this estate or something from some like old dude. I think maybe Biltmore something, but you can do a lot of shit on it. You can like go disc shooting, that's pretty cool. You can shoot arrows, archery. I think you could ride horses and everything. There's like 27 things to do. And we decided that we were going to, the day before we were like, yeah, let's do this, this, and this. And then we showed up and there's like fucking 1,000 people there. And it's like, oh yeah, you need to book it a month in advance. So there's your travel tip. If you go to Asheville, definitely do that in advance. The Biltmore sounds familiar. Yeah. It's something like that. Can we talk about Auburn is dog shit? I don't know. I mean, do you really want to overreact to any college basketball team right now? I don't know. Is Auburn dog shit? How about that Houston game? Oh, yeah, the Biltmore State. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Joan5695 on YouTube. Good morning. It's a good time, though. It is a good time. And they have a lot of breweries. I think we went to which brewery has Fat Tire? Is it New Belgium? Is that what it is? Had a really nice time there. It's a really good outdoor area. Yeah. Creighton actually dogs. Yeah, Creighton's not good. Creighton kind of needs the who was it? Was it I remember Kalkbrenner last year. I think is he on like the Celtics now? No. I forget what team he's on. But who was the other guy they had? They had a point guard that was really good. Who was he? Well, I didn't think he was really good. But I mean, he was a good college basketball player, but he wasn't my favorite. Who was that guy? Kalkbrenner. Oh, he's on Charlotte. Yep. He's on the Hornets. Got it. Okay. Ashworth. Yeah. I was thinking Robbie Ashford. I'm like, why am I thinking that? No, Steven Ashworth. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, no. Jackson Andrews is hurt for them currently. Is that a guy on Creighton? I'd never heard of that guy before. Jackson Andrews. Interesting. He was 46 years old. Yeah, exactly. Right. He's out for the Jackson Andrews is out for the year. Interesting. So Steak had a really good tweet yesterday. Steak's Twitter was on fire. A couple of bangers. We love to see that. He had he put out this tweet. Let me go pull it up. I thought it was pretty interesting. It's a good topic for conversation. Let's pull it up real quick. Now he's got a stupid tweet about Mick Brosmer. Oh, the backup for the Vikings. Yeah, good luck. This was funny, by the way. Let's go. Basically, we're just going to go look at critique Steak's tweets. This was very good. Stairmasters are for chicks with a picture of me doing that, whatever that exercise is at F45. That was very funny. Good job, Steak. Let's see. When did you tweet this? Oh, here we go. This is good. How many comments did he get? 164 comments. I'd be curious to see what some of the people's responses are. If I gave you a crisp $100 bill, I don't know that brand new was necessary, to place on one of these teams to win the Gunna Natty. That's all right. I've had typos on bangers before too. It's awful, but what are you going to do? Who are you taking? Purdue 10-1. I hate to admit that Purdue is pretty fucking good, aren't they? Wow, it's interesting to see that Purdue. This is what I like about Pickett. They show you how many picks each team has. Well, not everybody. Obviously, it's not tracking everything, but it's anybody that's through their app. If you're not familiar, download Pickett. Use promo code DGen. Purdue, the most popular 10-1. Duke 10-1. Duke ain't winning shit. Houston. Houston's like, it's never a bad bet because they're always going to be relevant. They're always going to kind of be there. But are they actually going to win it? I don't know. I thought last year was their year. Unless that was like they're knocking on the door. They knocked on the door. This year they break through. But they just lost. I mean, look, it's early. I'm not overreacting to any loss in November for college basketball, but they did just lose to Tennessee. Gonzaga. Yes, a lot of people keep saying that. I like Louisville. Arizona 15-1. Don't know enough about Arizona. I like Louisville. I don't hate Illinois. I'm just not the biggest Brad Underwood fan. I've said this for a long time. I've said it for years. Not the biggest Brad Underwood fan. Kentucky, no, absolutely not. Kentucky. Florida's not going to repeat. BYU, no, they're probably not going to do it. St. John's, I don't hate a St. John's play just because I like Pitino. So Gonzaga or Louisville? I'm kind of with you guys on the Gonzaga look. Yep. If you would watch ball, you would know Houston isn't winning. I don't think that's fair to say in November. Is it? Is that fair to say? Does anybody agree with JJ Miles right now? I think he's being a little too ball watching elitist here with saying that you're ruling out Houston, who's the third best odds wise to win the national championship, by saying if you know ball, if you watch ball, you know they're not winning. I don't think you can say that. MSU, Unk, that's what you like? Michigan State, they're not even on here. But they look like a good team. I'll say it. Watching Kansas win without Peterson is impressive. Sure. How about this Badunga guy? He's awesome. He's fucking awesome. What do we think? Bill Self can win. Can he? Bill Self, he's won national championships in the past. He can win one. He's not like a Rick Barnes. Is that fair to say? I don't hate Kansas. Kansas isn't even on here. What are these? The top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? They're not even in the top 12 teams. Yeah, I would say Gonzaga, to me, I wouldn't talk you off of, because I just can't get out of my head what they did to me last year when Georgia was my best bet. And I think before you could blink, Gonzaga was up in that game, and I'm not exaggerating, like 26-4. They started the game 7 for 7, and like 5 of them were threes. It was truly remarkable. It really was truly remarkable. Yeah, what do we got? W Brinks. Hey, there we go. A couple subs coming in. Wow, busy today. I didn't know how today was going to be. 55 stream streak from Brinks. 45 stream streak. You guys are awesome. Look at that. 50 stream streak from Jimmy, from Jesus. You guys are great. We appreciate it. If you're in YouTube, make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the page. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Seen a lot of new names over here lately. A lot of people joining the Discord. We love that. It's a good time. Things are going to slow down a little bit with the holiday week. We're here to provide some content and some entertainment for you. If you didn't tune in yesterday, Steak had a couple things he liked. We're going to get a newsletter out tomorrow morning, a short one, a little Thanksgiving special, but Steak gave a couple player props in all 3 NFL games. I really liked them. I really did. I liked what he had to say in every single one of them. We clipped the video. We put it on our TikTok and our Instagram, our socials, as the kids say, our socials. I thought they were pretty good. I liked every single one of them. Yep. Leans for tomorrow's NFL games. Sure. We'll talk. We're going to talk the whole NFL slate today. I'll do a show on Pickett as well tonight. We'll dive in a little bit further. We'll go on the Pickett YouTube channel, but let's go over the NFL board. We'll talk some college basketball. Anything there is to gamble on today, we'll go over it. Thank you again, W Newsletter. Appreciate it. Tin Lynn. That's right. Tin Lin. That's how you fucking grow. That's how you improve. Okay. Big hockey slate. All right. We'll dive into it. We'll do all these things. Tailing Dawes again. Appreciate you. 16 months. Hell yeah. Happy feast week. Sure. Happy feast week. This is what we're going to do. Let's see. It's 20 minutes. I don't think the yappage, I'm not going to bombard you guys with too much nonsense, too many stories. I think you've heard enough of it so far this week. Steak and I rambled for about 40 minutes. Monday was a bit of that as well. You draft a letter and send it to Alex. I don't want to accumulate. Jesus. Okay. Got some corp things coming up, but that's all right. I missed Degen Sprain hockey. We'll get into it today. It's 10:23. The only thing I really have today, other than keeping tabs on some corp shit, I do have a haircut. I'm growing the hair out. Wife approves. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I'm going to grow it out. It's a fucking, the hairline's not great, but the lettuce on top ain't too shabby. What do you guys want first? You want CBB? Let's run a poll. I am the poll man. Tim the Tap Man, DJ and the poll man. What do you want first? Do you want CBB, NFL, NHL? You got 1 minute. All right, put it up to the people. Steak's always over here. Oh, DJ and the dictator. Shut up, bitch. Go vote. Duke out Houston personally. What's that mean? Steak friend. Duke out. Houston out. Got it. You don't like either of those teams. Got it. Okay. CBB 6-4. Nobody really wants NHL yet. CBB 7-5. Yep. Go vote. Everybody go vote. And I got to take a piss before we get started. I know we just jumped in, but that's my bad. I didn't pee before the show went live. So we're gonna have to stop and take a quick piss break, and then we'll get going. I wish I could play some music, but I don't really think the music would just sound like shit, because I don't have OBS or whatever the fuck it's called. All right, 11-8. CBB. Okay. 11-9. All right, couple seconds left. See what you guys want. I probably should have went and pissed while you did the vote. Okay, CBB, what do you want first? Great, we're going to go talk about it. So listen, you're not going to get a whole lot of great analysis out of me, okay? Sorry, but 11 a.m., we've got games starting in, what does that say? Is it 10:25, 35 minutes? You got St. Francis, PA, and Troy, 22.5-point favorites. It's probably St. Francis, PA. They're 0-5. 0-5 ATS. Team is fucking terrible, but they just got killed by Belmont. 22.5. Nobody's going to want St. Francis, PA. Now it's probably time to go back to them. You know what? Just like Rutgers. Seriously. Yesterday I talked about, actually, no, I didn't talk about it. So I'm not going to try to sound like I was a fucking some kind of genius. But yesterday I was looking at the board. I ended up playing the Notre Dame Rutgers over. That was a horrendous wager. Shout out to Andy Plaschke's for that one. Just kidding. That wasn't his fault. I said I liked it and he was already on it. I like Sandy. St. Francis, PA is kind of like Rutgers because Rutgers got their dicks kicked in, I think, by Tennessee. And then the next game they're playing Notre Dame. They're 7-point dogs. And it's like, who's going to want Rutgers? Rutgers loses by 5. They cover. So I'd probably go with St. Francis. They just got their ass kicked, didn't they? Right? Didn't they? Just got their ass kicked by Belmont. Shout out Kev for giving me Belmont. That was it was a little sweaty in the first half, but St. Francis PL probably covered this game. 0-5 ATS. VMI. Should we play it? Should I fuck it? Should I play it? I'm not telling anybody. This will be my first bet. I don't know if that's how I really want to, go in and start my day. Pip Talk, you just followed us on Twitter. You've been in here for fucking months. You just following us on Twitter. What the shit? Fuck is going on around here? Today in games, unders too early for points. Yep, that works. Steak working on his cheeks this morning. Stairmaster Steak. Yep. Yeah, I just want to be clear about the Stairmaster. Just want to be clear. People keep saying that I don't like the Stairmaster. It's not the case. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm not saying it's not a hard workout. I keep using this example. People don't listen. Pilates. I've never done Pilates. You ever seen what Pilates is? It looks incredibly hard. I wouldn't last 7 minutes in a Pilates class. It's very difficult. It's also very feminine. The Stairmaster is feminine. That's okay. Doesn't mean you don't do it. All right. I go get a pedicure every now and then. Would you say that's feminine? Probably. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not like Ray Allen. I'm not getting a fucking manicure every day. You know what I mean? Good morning, DJ. Happy Thanksgiving. You as well, Waka. Good morning, DJ. And happy early Thanksgiving. You're still my boy, even though you called me a bad word yesterday. I didn't. You can't. That was Steak that said that, Kyle the Whaler. You can't call me sensitive when you say my take is trying to be profound. You can't say that. I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just telling you what I like. I don't think you guys realize when you do cardio, when you run, it sucks. Nobody likes it. Well, that's not true. People like it. Sick fucks. Like Greg loves it. Greg's fucked in the head. Greg's got friends who are fucked in the head. They like to go out there and run. You have like people who love running 20, 30 miles. That's great. I wish I had that screw loose. I don't. All right. I literally, as soon as I get a mile, I'm like, oh, thank God. And then I tell myself, oh, maybe I'll go 2 miles. And I'm 1.13. And I'm like, oh, I'm over it. When you run, you watch a game, you sweat a bet, it takes your mind off the running. So 15, 20 minutes will go by like that. And yeah, I like doing cardio on Thanksgiving. You got a game on early. Boom. Makes sense. It makes sense. No, you call them a fuckhead straight up. Yep. If you bump heavy metal music cardio. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You want to know some of my go-tos? I'm coming undone today. Who sings that? Come on, trivia. I'm coming undone. I mean, you really should get it. It's very easy. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, who's got it? Somebody's got it. Rock music's dead, but Drake, hilarious. No, good job. Yep, I know you'd get that. Big fan of that one. Also, Little Limp Bizkit. Just one of those days. Also, there's a great song. You want to know a great song that'll get you fired up? That'll get you fired. Third Eye Blind is hilarious. Yes, Korn. Great song that'll get you fired up. Does anybody like Pearl Jam? Pearl Jam's one of my favorite bands of all time. Does anybody like Pearl Jam? There's a song a lot of people don't know. It's called Go. You ever heard this song? You're not old enough to know these songs. You're probably not. Most people aren't in here. I would imagine. New Limp song is fire. Probably not D. Mahoney, but I'll give it a shot. Bakersfield Greats, Korn. Yep, it helps. Everlong. No. All right. Well, anyways, there's a song called Go by Pearl Jam. That song, like, it'll make you want to fucking like run from the cops. Don't do that. I'm not advocating for that. Comply. But I'm just saying, like, that song, I can run a fucking mile. Well, no, not a mile. I could probably run a quarter mile, like, really, really fast if I had that song. You know what I mean? I have seen Pearl Jam live. Yes, I did. I saw Pearl Jam live at the Barclays. I splurged on those tickets. They were good. They were good. That's kind of when they were kind of on their decline a little bit. You know, they're getting old. They're getting a little washed. I'd say it's about 2013. They came to the Barclays, the worst arena in America. Yeah, 4 times. Wow. Yep, we need music on the stream bad. I agree. I love 80s music and I love rock music. There's no good rock music anymore. Clearly, there's 80s, you just re-listen to it. Depeche Mode, one of my favorite bands. I saw Depeche Mode by myself. True story. My wife was sick, and I was like, listen, you don't have to go to this. She likes Depeche Mode. I like Depeche Mode more than her. I was like, you don't have to go. Also at the Barclays, I got floor seats. I was like, you don't have to go. I'm not going to force you. I was like, but I have to see Depeche Mode like once in my life. I love Depeche Mode. So I went straight from the office. I went down to the Barclays. I had a seat on the aisle, me, and then an empty one. It was kind of nice. It was great. Shot Pearl Jam in 2012 in Madrid after Deadmau5. That fucking rules. Yeah, I wish I could see D-Gen read to K-pop. I don't even know what that is. Comply D-Gen. Hilarious. Yep. Yeah, Deadmau5. I still listen to Ghosts and stuff. That's a good one too. That's a fun city bike song when I'm biking through the city. That's also a very fun drinking on a plane song. I have a good list of songs that I love drinking on a plane too. Yep, that's an all-timer. Yes, I know. Yeah, if I play songs, it's not going to do anything, right? Like you're not going to be able to hear it. Hold on. Let's just try it. I'm just curious, and then we'll get back to the board because we have shit to talk about. But if I tell you, like, can you hear this or no? Oh, God, you listen to those drums? Sound like shit? Oh, you can hear it? Doesn't this song fucking rule? I'm telling you right now. Here we go. Ready? Hold on. I'm telling you right now. If you're don't listen to the song while you drive. It'll make you want to drive like a madman. Listen to this song while you work out. Awesome song. Oh, please don't go in on me. Don't go on me now. Never gonna be more. Don't go on me now. I swear I never took it for granted. Okay, anyways, why would we not be able to? I don't know. Everybody always fucking bitches about my microphone. Yep. I'd hit the Stairmaster to this. Yeah, you sure would. You sure would. Bitch. All right, let's get back to the board. So I gave you St. Francis, PA against Troy. That's a fucking winner. That's a winner. You're welcome. Sharp ass read right there. VMI. People don't know about VMI. The V could either stand for Vermont or Virginia. Okay, it's very tricky. I'm going to go with Virginia. Probably stands for Virginia Military Institute. Probably Virginia Military Institute. 3-5, 2-1 at home against Bowling Green. I still don't really understand what the S is in Bowling Green. Bowling Green State. What is that? That's so weird that S is there. Who has a silent letter, in their school? Bowling Green State, but they just go by Bowling Green. That's so stupid. I'd fade Bowling Green on principle alone. Give me Virginia Military Institute against Bowling Green Silent S State. Towson 1.5 against UCSD. So this is the game. This is the game where Pip wants to fade Towson. Yeah, listen. Okay, fine. I don't want to do it. I'm telling you, there's something about that US or UC bullshit. Anytime I see a fucking team with UC in front of it, they lose. People want to bet them and they lose. Shout out UC Irvine. Those fuck faces. That's what we got early. What else do we have? I'm not talking about a bunch of other bullshit teams. Not talking about Stonehill and fucking UMass Lowell. All right, 2-5 against 1-6, 0-5 on the road. God, there's just a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams. There's probably too many teams. But good for these kids. I don't know if they get a scholarship. I don't know what they get to do, but they get to play a sport, have some fun. Good for them. Good for them. Stonehill. I don't even know where the fuck Stonehill is. Where's Stonehill? I'm telling you, when I was betting on shit 10, 15 years ago, there was never Stonehill. These are new. These are like DeVry universities. These are Grand Canyon universities. These are all just made up schools. They're made up fucking schools. That's what they are. Because what you start to realize is college, listen, I'm not going to say this because I didn't go to college, but it's not a sham. There's a lot of pros about it. I wish I went to college and took school more seriously. But like nowadays, you kind of think like, man, it's so expensive. There's a lot of people in student debt. Do you really need the degree to get the job? At the end of the day, all these schools pop up because it's probably just one big business. Who's behind Stonehill? I'll tell you who's behind it. BlackRock. It's all private equity. I'm just kidding. Kind of. Anyways, Iowa State against Syracuse. That sounds not like a very fun time. There's just something about Syracuse basketball to me that like screams boring. Screams boring. It's like, are they still zone defense? Is that what they do? Do they still play zone defense? Do they still just try to suffocate you defensively and just make you fucking shoot, I don't know, 3 for 27 from 3? Is that what they do? Hangman time? All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a piss. I'll take a piss. Who? Dig Dat? I don't see Dig Dat in here anymore. Dig Dat goes back and forth from being like a good contributor to the chat to being a little fuckhead. But now you want to do Grand Canyon's pretty big, sure. Now you want to do Hangman. All right, we'll do Hangman. I gotta pee though. I gotta pee. So let's do this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a piss. Syracuse basketball fucked me on a 27-1 4-leg yesterday. Oh, geez. Yeah. Let's do this. Everybody hang tight. Don't go anywhere. Okay. We'll come back. We'll have some fun. We'll keep yapping. It's 10:35 and we'll play some Hangman and then we'll get back to the board. And then after CBB, we're going to talk NFL. Okay. We're going to talk NFL and we'll have some fun. All right. Right back. All right, Hangman. What's the category? You got a category for me or no? All right, you got to bring something to the table. You want me to think of it? All right. Okay, how about this? I'll give you something. Here's one of my favorite DGen's favorite college basketball player of all time. One of them. Love this guy. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. Can you see that? It's kind of hard, but it's the best we can do. If you claim Hangman, this is what you fucking get. All right. No, it's not LeBron James. That's a stupid guess. He didn't play college. And no, he's not my favorite player. I think he's a big fucking cornball. Drug cartels of the 90s. You should be experienced. I don't get that. Your NJIT squad is getting 44.5 at Louisville tonight. Oh my gosh. All right. Are you going to guess letters or did I just do this for my health? What are we doing here? We're going to play. You guys want to redeem? You call me a dictator. You guys don't want to play Hangman. Here we fucking go. Not one goddamn letter. There we go. Holy shit. A, no. Awful guess. B, no. Terrible guess. God, you guys are fucking ass. T, yeah, that's a good one. 2 T's. Oh, yep, shit. All right. Oh, no. Oh, yep. Where are we? We already said T. I. No, I. You're a dictator. You have to love Hangman. What are you talking about? Lots of letters, dude. What the fuck do you want? What do you want me to do? Yep. Good job. It's probably over now. You should probably get it. Good job, JJ Miles. My guess is eyebrows. No. I don't know. Is that supposed to be funny? Long ass torso. Yeah, it is a long ass torso. C. Good job. M. No M. Yep. Hagelin Snipes. Dig that. Yep. Okay. Y. That's right. There we go. I can't believe you guys can't get this. Holy shit. No, I already did that. You guys can't get this? You got everybody in here must be too fucking young. One of the best college basketball players of all time. Serious? The first name is fucking Scotty. What is the category? College basketball. Scotty Sheffield? No. What is that, Corco? What are you even talking about? You know. Are you guys fucking with me right now? This is absolutely embarrassing, the lack of ball knowledge. Scottie Pippen, that's going to count as a guess. I don't even know why I wrote a B on there. Nope, you guys are done. Scotty Reynolds, thank you for fuck's sake. Scotty Reynolds. Holy shit. You guys don't know who Scotty Reynolds is? Good God. The lack of ball knowledge in here. I'll tell you what, this chat can never criticize me for not knowing ball again. You got Scotty. You got Scotty. What other fucking Scotty is there in college basketball? Holy shit. That was brutal. That's right. Who the fuck is Scotty Reynolds? Good God, dude. Read a fucking book. Holy shit. That's crazy. I can't believe you guys don't know who fucking Scotty Reynolds is. I don't know college basketball. That's all right. I don't really pay attention to it too much either. But I used to love it a lot more. Just the whole game of basketball when I was younger. Scotty Reynolds was a dog. All right. Let's get back to fucking business, okay? There's no more Hangman. There's no more Hangman. If you try to redeem Hangman, you're wasting your fucking time and your channel points. I'm just telling you that right now. And I think I'm doing a good deed of letting you know that. All right. What do we got here? What are we going to keep our eyes on? We're not going to keep our eyes on New Orleans and Texas Tech. I'll tell you that right now. Belmont 4.5 against Toledo after rolling. Maybe that line's a little bit short. Brown in New Hampshire. No, thank you. We gotta bet something. Let's see. You know, I might. God. St. Francis, VMI, UCSD are probably the plays. Troy just went 22.5 to 23. Is Troy actually good? Is Troy actually good? Let's look. Man, this team fucking sucks. Oh, wow. They beat USC. No, they went to overtime USC. Oh, maybe they don't suck. Maybe they don't suck. Huh. They beat Furman. They beat Kent State. Huh. Who is CSN? Who is that? Central. I don't even have a guess. Cal State, Northridge, Matadors. Oh my God, there's just way too many schools. Well, I skipped Syracuse, Iowa State because there wasn't a fucking lineup on it, but maybe I can go check pick and see what it is, or Profit X. Actually, you know what? Let me do that. That's where I've been placing just about all my wagers here in Florida because they have the best fucking lines. If you hop on to Profit X, use our sign up code. You can use stake or DGen, doesn't matter. Get 20% deposit match. Here we go. All right, let's see. What is oh wow. Ooh, Syracuse -10 plus 101. No. Can't do that. Total just moved 154 now. That's a high fucking total, isn't it? Isn't that a high total for a Syracuse game? Hold on, let's go look. Oh my God, it was just. Oh, so they started with a couple 150s. They go under a lot. Yeah, well, they had great defense to start the year. It was always the Houston-Syracuse over, wasn't it? Sheesh. They're 14-point dogs. They took Houston overtime. Houston might have a problem. Maybe a little bounce back. Who's Syracuse's head coach? Yep, this is basically a UC school. Yeah. Iowa State's nice. I like that Momcilich guy. All right, I'll go ahead and say it. Syracuse loses to Kansas by 11. Iowa State beats Creighton by 18. I think it's Syracuse. And I think it's the over. That's what I think. You want me to make a play in this game? I'll play one of those. What am I going to play? What did Profit X have again? 10 or the 153.5. Under -142. Holy shit. I haven't seen an under that juiced. I haven't seen anything that juiced on Profit X before. Iowa State is without Lipsy again. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? I don't know who Lipsy is. Anybody want to tell me who that is, or you just want me to keep asking? He's their point guard. He's their best scorer. Oh, shit. I got a feeling it might be Cuse, guys. I think it might be Cuse today. They just played late last night, and now they played the same under. I don't know. That's not a high total. That's not a high total. He's a good defender. He's best player. Mike M. Bocani says they're going to roll. Need someone up here that knows ball to help this man out. All right. Jay Thorpe is getting timed out. This guy never has anything fucking productive to say. Never productive to say, fucking Jay Thorpe. Never. Guy just a fucking enigma. All right. Best scorer on Iowa State is out, but he's out for the second time. He's out for the second time, so it's not anything that's not like that new. I don't know. I can't get with you guys on the under. Plus, didn't the Syracuse Kansas? Yeah, it did. Snowman gave me a fucking easy winner. Sweat free. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna say it's Syracuse in this game to cover the 10. I don't think they're gonna win the game. Plus 45 on the 445 on the ML. Holy shit. That total just went down a ton of points. There's some whales watching this. It's down to 150.5 now. Wasn't it just 153? Down to 149.5. Somebody is hammering. Now it's up to 152. What the fuck is going on here in Profit X? This line is bouncing. Now it's 155, 151. What is going on? I feel like a stock trader right now. This shit is going crazy. This is going crazy. This is a volatile. It opened 158. Dude, that's the fucking over. Yeah, W State gift and subs. Love to hear that. Okay, this total's bouncing around like a fucking crazy. Let's keep moving. Then we'll talk some NFL. Toledo and Belmont. Yeah, I loved hitting that Belmont minus 21. Thank you again, Special K. Probably going to stay off of it now. San Jose State, Loyola Chicago. A bunch of ass right there. Buffalo 4-0 team is only 4.5 point favorites against a 2-5 team. Seems a little short, doesn't it? FIU. What's up with FIU? They're 2-3. No, okay, we're not talking about any of this. Army and Fairleigh Dickinson. It's probably Fairleigh Dickinson. Robert Morris and Illinois Chicago. No, thank you. USC Arizona State. This could be a good game. Did USC just win? Yeah, let's see. Of course they just won. They're undefeated. Oh yeah, that's right. Shout out Tailed Parker. 6.5 on Seton Hall. Great call there. USC is winning. They're not covering. And now, so they failed to cover a 6-point spread. Now they're 5.5 against undefeated Arizona State, huh? Okay. Let's see what we got on this one. Is this a lot of respect for USC? I mean, this is really impressive. They won as 2-point and 7-point dogs. Follow that up by winning and covering close, right on the number. They covered against Gonzaga. This might be a lot of respect for USC, guys. It might be USC today. Yep. You can't look at Profit X. It's ran by hedge funds. No. Ran by hedge funds. Hedge funds got in the gambling game? Oh, shit. That's funny. Is it at 146.5 now? Oh, God. Is it really? No, it's 149. 149.5. I would lean USC there. Should be a good game. 2:30 in the afternoon if you want to watch that. How about Bradley? Remember Bradley? Bradley used to treat me so well. Bradley and Colgate. I used to love him a couple of years ago. What are we now? 3 years? 3 years into streaming? Right? 3 years? So about 3 years ago. So what was that 2022? Yeah. Rodney Nice probably won't play for USC. Well, that's too bad. 145 on DK? Jeez. Okay. Interesting. Is this a neutral game or is it going to be at Arizona State too? Because that's even more respect if it's on the road, isn't it? If that's a true home game from Arizona State, that is a lot of respect. Bradley 5.5 against Liberty. I'd probably want to go 5.5 there. See the same line, same times. I'd go USC as the favorite. I'd go Bradley as the dog. That's what I would do. 164 seems like a pretty high total as well. All right, we got a guy in the Discord. That says VCU USF over is the play. DJ, I'm asking you to take Lamar rush yards tomorrow. I think it's worth a ladder. Okay, I don't know about that, but maybe. Most of these games are on a neutral. It's a few weeks. Tourneys, got you. A lot of neutral games. Okay, it's kind of what I figured, but usually, just so you know, like see right here on covers, it'll have the N in parentheses showing that it's a neutral court game. It doesn't have that for a lot of these, but maybe covers isn't always 100% accurate. It's a Canadian-based site, you know? And it's Thanksgiving. They think they think they have Thanksgiving all of a sudden, these motherfuckers. USF VCU total is high. No, it's coming up. I put it to a vote. I let the people vote. The people wanted CBB, and then I got fucking Jay Thorpe, fucking asshole cocksucker in here saying, oh, get somebody up here to help this guy know ball. You know I don't know ball. I tell you all the time I don't know shit. But I put it to a vote, and if people voted they wanted to talk CBB, motherfucker. That's why you're in timeout. I'll put you in timeout again as soon as you get out of timeout. That's called double timeout. You're going to get it. For sure, you got to do a turkey team parlay. For sure. And my Twitch just crashed after mentioning that. Uh-oh. They're coming after my guy. Tailing Dawes 3-stream streak. What the fuck is this guy doing? 3 streams? That's it? 3 streams? Come on, man. I feel like you're in here every day. That's all right. I'm just busting your balls. I'm not trying to be rude, but we should just move on. NFL, you know way more ball when it comes to those sports. Fucking obviously, yeah. Thank you for prefacing this with not trying to be rude, but also, how about this? I'm not trying to be rude. How do any of you motherfuckers just now come to this realization? I'm not trying to be rude, but do you guys have your head up your fucking asses? I must say it 17 times a fucking day. I don't know anything about these schools. Nothing. Do you understand? Listen, you want to understand? There is, I think, a Winston Churchill quote. It says, the best argument against democracy is having a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. Do you understand and realize now sometimes when State calls me a dictator, sometimes you motherfuckers need to be dictated because you make the wrong decision. You think I want to be up here talking about VCU and fucking Virginia Military Institute? You think that's what I want? No. But I put it to a vote, and what happens? This is what happens. You let the people vote. They want fucking Twitch. I mean, they want college basketball. What am I doing? I'm talking college basketball. Oh, now you want another poll. That's not how it works. You literally just said an anti-democracy quote. That's my whole fucking point, dickhead. That's my point. Democracy, there's still flaws. You understand that? That's why, as captain of the ship, I know sometimes when to take control. And you don't listen to the fucking everybody behind you in the back of the bus saying, turn right, turn left. No, I'm going to fucking tell you where to go. All right? Yeah. Give us another poll. No, I'm not giving you another poll. That's not how it works. You don't get to get a poll. You vote, you make the wrong decision, and then you get to re-vote. That's not how it works. Okay? That's not how it works. So you know what? This is what you fucking voted for. This is what you asked for. Okay? This is what you asked for. And now we're going to sit here and we're going to fucking talk about Jacksonville State and North Dakota State. Okay? Because this is what you assholes wanted. 3.5-point favorites on the road. What do you want me to tell you? They're 0-2 on the road against Jacksonville State, who's 3-1 at home. Is the game on a neutral? I have no fucking idea. Figure it out. New Mexico State and Georgia State. This is what you guys want to talk about. This is what you voted for. All right, tell me about Houston and Notre Dame. Notre Dame should get their ass kicked. They're not very good. What's Profit X got for this game? Yeah, I think I might have to play USC, by the way. 11. Shit. 132.5. How does Notre Dame score on Houston? How? This is going to be bad. This is going to be ugly. What do you mean remember this? I literally laid it out perfectly. What are you talking about? Yeah, obviously. What are you being the one that says remember this? I hope everybody remembers this. Acting fucking like this is the first time they're discovering that I don't know shit about fuck when it comes to college basketball 6 games into the fucking season. But this is what they wanted to talk about. So this is what I'm talking about. What do you want me to tell you right now? All I can say is this. Houston's coming off a loss. Are they not? They're coming off a loss and they're playing Notre Dame. Are they going to skull fuck these guys? Probably. 4 Houston games have gone over in a row. 4. How is it not the under? How is it not the under? How is it not the under? Yeah, how is it not the under? That almost seems too easy. But I want to take a too easy play. Late join today. Hope you're having a good stream. Thanks, T. Callantone. Having a fucking ball. Maybe you could have tried to get a guest on your show. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could have tried to get a guest on my show. Yeah, like it's that fucking easy, Kevin D. Thank you very much. Who's a guest I could have gotten on the show? You tell me. All right. Can you DM Rose to see if he has a couple minutes? No, I'm having fun with him, Brinks, but thank you. That Houston Tennessee game had a live total 232 with 2 minutes left, and that's brutal. That's brutal. Yeah, on your side, DJ, and fuck the haters. Thank you. I'm just having fun with it, though. I'm not being serious. Just so you guys know. Okay, in all seriousness, it's got to be that under. Notre Dame is going to be in for it. They really are going to be in for it. Navy 10.5 against Gardner-Webb. That line's short. That's short. I don't know what to tell you. Gardner-Webb is absolutely terrible. They're 0-6, 10.5 point favorites. That line is fucking short. Boston College and Harvard, little in-state Massachusetts rivalry there. Who's smarter than who? Probably go Harvard there, right? What happened to Boston College, by the way? What happened? Yeah, thank you. For fuck's sake, thank you. Why don't you just stay here? Why do you always have to fucking side with these guys? Oh, well, geez, DJen, maybe you should have thought this through and gotten a guest on your show. Yeah. While I'm at it, I'll get a fucking producer and an editor too. Since they just grow on trees. See? My head's on the court. Talking threes, talking ball. DJen, I don't know anything about these teams. Also, DJen, yeah, that line is definitely short. Yeah, I'll give you my fucking opinion. Absolutely. What else am I going to do? Marshall against Lipscomb? Sounds great. In all seriousness, something happened to Boston College. Boston College and Virginia Tech. What happened to Boston College and Virginia Tech? Seriously. Who's in charge of the athletic department? You know what? I'm going to Google it. Who is Boston College's fucking athletic director? Boston College athletic director. This person's a fucking idiot. Meet Blake James, the new director of athletics. A position he assumed July 1st, 2022. He succeeded Pat Kraft, previously served at, he was the athletic director at Miami and the University of Maine. All right, this is the guy, huh? He used to be the AD of Miami. That's a really interesting get here. Yeah, this fucking guy. Look at this guy. This guy looks like a fucking snake. Guy looks like a snake. He says he's in for the long haul. Yeah, I bet you fucking are. What does that mean? You're in for the long haul. Who wouldn't be in for the long haul? You just want to sit in your fucking nice office with your mahogany desk and get fucking paid for average ass athletic teams. These fucking guys with their nice suits and their slick back hair. You don't know shit. Boston College is probably going to lose outright today. Go Harvard. Let's keep moving. Yep. Looks like bro is looking up ADs. Yeah. VT is going to be good again. Oh, are they? For the long haul, bro getting paid. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. What else is he going to say? What a stupid quote. I just want to be here for a few minutes. Just want to test the waters. I just want to test the Boston College waters. Shut up. You're coming from Miami, buddy. I think that's kind of a downgrade. You're going from Miami to Boston College. You're in here for the law. Yeah, no shit. Fucking guy. What athletic director is like, I'm not here for the long haul? This stupid ass fucking boilerplate quote. Anyways, Oral Roberts, a once prestigious college university. They're 3-5. You hate to see it. Tulsa's 5-1 against UNI. Northern Iowa. Now that's a school that's on the rise. I like Northern Iowa. I like Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa, they fucking fight on the court. You know something? I might just go ahead and put my money on them today. Northern Iowa might fucking fight on the court with Tulsa. I like that. Manhattan against Wagner. That's short. 3-3 against 0-5. Wagner probably gets their first win. Oh, they're 4-1 ATS. Maybe that's why. Seton Hall, 9.5-point favorites against Washington State. Good Lord. What's going on here? What is going on here? What is going on here? Seton Hall, 9.5-point favorites against Washington State. I think that's a lot of points, isn't it? I mean, is Washington State that bad? I don't think so. I mean, they were 8.5 against Washington. They lost by 12. I don't know. I'm not going to overthink that one. I'm going to keep moving. We're going to keep moving. Sam Houston State, another hilarious fake school that got created by fucking private equity. Sam Houston State, hilarious. Sam Houston State against Idaho State. What a matchup. What a matchup. Sam Houston versus the fucking kids of Idaho. You got to love that. Probably take Idaho there. I think Idaho is built different than whoever's in Sam Houston. It's another Samford in Utah Valley. They're probably going to get their dick kicked in. Kansas and Tennessee. That should be a good game. What does Prophet X have in that game? Kansas and Tennessee. Colorado State and Virginia Tech. That should be a good game. I think I'm going to take Harvard. Fuck Boston College and whatever that stupid guy's name was. What was his name? Matt Blake or some shit. Wow, Seton Hall, 10.5 on Prophet X. Sam Houston. Yeah, give me Idaho. 3-point dogs minus 119. Give me that. Here we go. Kansas, 5-point dogs. All right. Okay, real talk. How is it not Kansas? Real talk. How is it not Kansas? Kansas is good, man. Kansas has got some dudes. I know they got their ass kicked by UNC and Duke, but I think they're good. This Badunga guy. Wife went to Northern Iowa. Good school. Yeah, I like Northern Iowa. Tell your wife, good shit. That line feels short with no Peterson. Yeah, but we got to stop saying that, though, don't we? Don't we have to stop saying with no Peterson? I mean, Kansas is fucking rolling. You see what they're doing to these teams? I mean, granted, it's Notre Dame and Syracuse. Notre Dame's not that good. I watched them play ball. Like, they try hard. They fight hard. They're not that good. Shrewsbury. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. You know what movie that's from? Probably. The one thing I can rely on you guys for is fucking pothead movie quotes. Hope you know where that's from. If you smoke weed and you don't know where that movie's from, you're a fraud. The Cops movie. Come on. There we go. Fucking T. Linney fucking train. How many T. Linneys do I have in here? I got Tinlin 210. I got T. Linney trading. What the fuck is going on? How many Tinlins are there? Super Troopers. Good job. Willy Wonka is a pothead movie. That's not Willy Wonka. Too close, though. You are close, though. If anybody ever tells you, by the way, Willy Wonka, like they like the book more than they like the movie, you can't trust that person. There's always that person in life that's like, oh, I like the book more than the movie. If they ever say that about Willy Wonka, move on. Can't trust that person. Willy Wonka it's a movie. It's like the Goonies, I don't know if the Goonies was a book, but if it was, and anybody ever told me that they liked the fucking book more than the movie, I can't trust that person. It's a fucking DGen must be really fun. I'm fucking great at parties. Not late. But I'm done. I go in. I gotta give you 2.5 solid hours. I'm fucking great at parties. I have the whole week off of school and Thanksgiving break. That's great, Bobby Madrid. Love to hear that. When you say school, what grade are we talking? Like you're not in like fucking 10th grade, right? The original Willy Wonka is the only one I will watch. That's a great take. Absolutely. Yeah. No, you're not in 7th grade. That's not it. No. Half your chat loves the goon. Yeah, no shit. See what I fucking deal with every day? Yeah. Gotta be trolling. I'm not taking that seriously. Middle schoolers here listen to your CBB breakdown. No shit. Hagelin Snipes, I'm in 5th grade. No, you're not. Hagelin Snipes. No, you're not. You're not in fucking 5th grade. Look at you. What's up? Okay. What's up, gents? 6 a.m. basketball got me tired, but ready for the winners. All right. What's up, Book at you? Good morning. Good morning. I'm not even going to ask you what was for breakfast. I don't even want to hear it anymore. I'm tired of that bit. Chew spawns when a 6th grader. Jesus. All right. Yeah. I mean, am I getting duped with Kansas? I like Kansas, man. I thought Kansas playing good ball. Kentucky 38, Cincinnati 23. No thanks. No thanks. All right, we're in the night slate. Thank fucking God. What do we got for Auburn? Everybody's bitching and moaning about Auburn. They're probably going to come out and win tonight, aren't they? Is Bruce Pearl still the coach, or did he resign? 6-point dogs against the Red Storm. Peanut butter sandwich? That's just crazy. Put a banana on that fucking thing for the love of God, will you? Fuck is wrong with chat today? But fat girls, what are you talking about? These motherfuckers always got something going on. Talk to me about Auburn. Why is everybody bitching about Auburn today? They got -6 up on Profit X right now. Does anybody want that or no? What do you think? Didn't he retire late so he can get his son to be the head coach? No way. Really? Is that what happened? Is that what he did? Bruce Pearl's an interesting guy. I don't know. They're all fucking weird to me, if you ask me. That coaches are like streamers. They just give me weird vibes. Weird fucking vibes. I don't know. I don't like it anyway. You know, there's this guy on, I saw like the Magic tweet, this guy Jinxie. I don't know who this guy is. He could be a nice kid. Maybe he is. I hope he is. I hope he's a good dude. But I saw him on like the main Twitch page and I was like, let me just put it on. There's like 38,000 people watching this kid play video games. Let me just put it on. I put it on for like 3 minutes and I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching? What am I watching? Is this guy? I mean, I don't want to be mean. Does he have something wrong with him? Or is he's just screaming? He's like a spaz. He's a little weird, right? You're a streamer, makes sense. I don't even know. Listen, how many times I got to tell you, if you're going to fucking chirp somebody, use the right your. YOU''RE. You are. Figure it out. Jinxie girlfriend broke up with him for gooning too much. Yeah, DJ, he retired, I think, in August, so the transfers can leave them. That is so weird. It's for entertainment for a bunch of little kids. Okay, so it's just little kids love that shit nowadays, right? They just love that. They just love watching a guy play video games and just like screaming, just being like a total spaz. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's crazy, right? That's what he does. All right, yeah. Well, like the Magic, like retweeted this video. They were like, "Oh, look, Jinxie's got a jersey and a Magic fan." I'm like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy?" But I don't know. Whatever. I digress. That's not the battle I'm gonna fight. You know, that's not the battle to fight. I got bigger problems with fucking coaches and shotgun on 4th and inches. You know what I mean? Anyways, probably Auburn when everybody's bitching about him. Memphis 1-4. Is Penny Hardaway still the coach? Holy shit. That's not good. That's not good. NAU, Northern Arizona. Probably a lot of rattlesnakes up there. Wyoming, 5-1 against Denver. Ooh. The Battle of Mountains. Be a good one. UC Irvine, no thank you. I don't want to hear the words UC Irvine again. I'm good on that. Louisville, 44-point favorites against New Jersey Institute of Technology. Oh, God. This poor school. Here's another private equity school. These fake schools, all these fucking fake schools. This is hilarious. These are all just like, you know, like how Beyond Meat, you know, it's all like fake meat and stuff. I'm not here to talk about if it's good or not, whatever. I'm not a vegan. If you want to eat it, I don't give a shit. But like, they're all like engineered, you know, it pretends to be meat, but it's not really meat. This is what New Jersey Institute of Technology is. This is what Sam Houston State is. These are all just like engineered, like college schools. Because you see, it's like, oh, college is a big business. College athletics are a big business. Let's just make more. Let's just build them. Come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's so funny to me. It's so funny that this school has to play fucking Louisville. I'll tell you right now, they just covered 34.5 against Cincy. They covered 17.5 against Navy. Louisville's they're gonna kill them. Did Louisville cover yesterday? They did. They covered against EMU yesterday. Louisville large, 44, not enough. Not enough. That's what I say. You want to know what I like today? I'll tell you what I like today. Will the Zags cover again? I don't know. Where the fuck is that game? Why am I not there yet? I can't believe people are still listening to me right now. How many people are in here? It says there's the 96 people on Twitch, 30 on. That's crazy. There's 125 people listening to me talk about college basketball right now. You guys are great. Thanks. I do appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm employed by UCI. Yeah. A peanut right now is the biggest streamer on Twitch. What are you talking about? Like a real peanut? A real peanut? What the fuck is going on, man? It's great entertainment. Okay. We love this. All right, great. It's white noise at this point. No, I can't. No, come on. I don't even want to talk about that. That's fucking soul crushing. All right, here we go. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna make some wagers. Oh, what's up with St. Francis, PA? Did they started already? Hold on. There's a couple more games though. Let's talk about them and then we'll go talk NFL. Peanut streamer, you're all waiting for talk NFL. Well, you didn't fucking vote that way. Texas and NC State. NC State's 5-1. Texas 5-2 should be a good game. Grand Canyon and Iowa should be a good game. I like Louisville. Michigan 6-0. They're rolling. Shout out Kev. Michigan Gonzaga 9:30. Too bad that game's on at 6:30. I won't be watching it. Okay. So I like, and then we're gonna move on and talk NFL. Should be fun. Looking forward to it. St. Francis, PA. Motherfucker, I told you it was always St. Francis, PA. They're up 10-7. They're gonna cover the 22. You just watch. You just fucking watch, buddy. All right, here's what we like. I think it's Syracuse. I'm just going to write it down. I like Syracuse. And I like the over. I do. I like Syracuse and I like the over. SBA about to win outright. Yep. VTuber Peanut. He's great though. Okay. Well, that's good. I trust Phil Utley's opinion. Phil, hopes all is well. I don't see you in here very much anymore. I was hoping I didn't do something to piss you off because you're one of the OGs. Big Phil Utley guy. All right. What was another game that I liked? I like USC. Put that on there. Put USC on there. Can everybody hear me okay? I probably. I think Notre Dame team total under's got to be like the easiest button of the day. I really do. I think that Gardner-Webb line is short. It's got to be Harvard. Come on, give me Harvard. Fuck Boston College. That's what I say. Let's go Northern Iowa. Come on. Probably didn't have to spell out Northern Iowa. I could have just put UNI, but my wrist was just going. Pause. Colorado State VT. Virginia Tech. I was just shitting on them earlier. I probably shouldn't have done that. Sorry, Krabs, if you're in here. 5-point favorites against Colorado State. That's good. I like to see that. I mean, look, I hope these schools get good again. They were great whenever I was young, you know? They were great when I was younger. I hope to see them good again. It's unfortunate to see them be so bad. Give me Idaho State. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying Sam Houston State fucking 0-2 on the road. I don't give a shit. Let's go with Rhode Island. I hope they're good again. I liked when Rhode Island was good. I think I like the people of Rhode Island. I don't know. They're like a mixed bag, you know? Everybody kind of looks alike, but like some are good people, some are meh. You know, I could do without them, you know? Probably going to be Auburn today. I like Louisville. They're going to absolutely just destroy that fucking fake school. They're going to destroy them. Fucking bioengineered school. Idaho against CSU Northridge. No thanks. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was fun. We all have fun. Can I show of hands? Just tell me one, just who, type 1 if you had fun. Type 2 if you didn't have fun. Type 2 if you didn't have fun. 1 if you had fun. 2 if you didn't have fun. All right, let's see what we can do. Yep, 1. Bunch of ones. Yep. All right. IMG is getting timed out. I'm just kidding. You're not getting timed out. All right. Has Steak woken up yet? Under the Clippers game was rough. ... DJen, will we get a table review tomorrow? A table review? What does that mean? We need more Hangman though. Uno. Nah. Always have fun with you, DJ. Never change. Okay, thank you. Dead Press Carter says LMAO. That's only like 6 ones out of like 100 some people that are in here. So I'm going to take it and say we didn't have that much fun. But anyways, here we are. We're going to talk NFL. You guys ready to talk NFL? You guys ready to talk NFL? Yep. Okay. Sounds like we're ready to talk NFL. Let's talk NFL. I'm excited. I am excited. Even though I can't win, I can't bet on this sport for shit. I still love talking about it. Okay. All right, let's get it up, boys and girls. Let's do it. Who's ready? Who's ready? This is what I like in college basketball, if you give a shit. Actually, that's really good handwriting. Can you see that? It's pretty fucking good handwriting. Syracuse in the over, USC, Harvard, Northern Iowa, Iowa State, Louisville. Louisville's going to fucking kill him. What's going on with St. Francis, PA? 10-7 timeout. I got so much FOMO right now on St. Francis, PA. They went out right. That counts as a moral victory, okay? If you were in the stream, counts as a moral victory. 14-8, here they go. They're going to pull away. Fucking bitch. Damn it. So much FOMO. Anyways, let's lock in, okay? We're going to go to the NFL. Let's get pick it up and moving. Oh, we got some NHL to look at as well. Oh, I do have a hard stop today, actually. I got a 12:30. Why does it say I'm down 0.5 yesterday? That's not. Oh, maybe my picket didn't sync. I should be up. No, I'm not down 0.5. Oh, there's 2 open, settled. Oh, got it. No, I went 3-1. Oh, no. Did I not get that? Oh, no. Hold on. Did it not match on Profit X? Hold on, let me see. Okay, location verified. Recently settled. Okay, yes, it did. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I probably just have to sync my picket. If you log into the desktop, you got to sync it on you could go in the app and sync it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Good. Need that. Colts got a tough 6 games. Yep, morals fake. Stay away from Nathan Reichert's POD. I don't even know who that is. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on the Pickett YouTube channel tonight. We'll dive in. Delve in. I don't know if I use that word right sometimes. On the Thursday night slate. Sorry, Thanksgiving slate. We're gonna do that tonight at 5:00. Okay, 5:00. What y'all sweating? I'm not sweating anything right now. I wish I was. I wish I had fucking St. Francis, PA. We'll talk Lions, Cowboys. Sorry. Lions, Packers, Chiefs, Cowboys, Ravens, Bengals. I have some thoughts. I have some things I want to say. But for now, let's go to Friday. And you know what? Maybe we'll talk some puck tonight, too. Maybe that's what we'll do. That'll be fun. Let's talk some puck. Let me go see what time puck starts. Hold on. 7:00, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, yeah. 15 NHL games. Oh, yeah. We probably won't have enough time to talk all of them tonight. So we're going to talk ice tonight. We're going to talk ice and Thanksgiving. All right. You guys going to be there? Go to the Pickett Sports YouTube channel. I'll be live there tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much. We will dive all the way in. Drink water, please. I did drink. I just drank water. I can go for a cup of tea right now. I didn't make any tea. All right. Let's get moving here. Let's talk NFL. You already know what I like for the most part in terms of size. We did lightly review the board with Steak yesterday, but we'll dive in a little bit more. All right. We're talking NFL Week 13. Man, this season is moving by fast. And the game we have on the board right now is this one on the bottom right corner. Can everybody see that? That is there we go. Bang! Up 1.01 units. You love to fucking see it. Don't worry about the 23rd, okay? We don't want to talk about that. Let's go to the NFL. And here we go. The Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, boy. Show of hands. A show of fucking hands. What do you think I'm going to tell you? God damn it. So much FOMO. Ice disrespecter. No. What am I going to tell you? What am I going to tell you? What do you think I'm going to tell you? Yeah, you already know. You already said the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Da-da-da-da. Score, Eagles, score, whatever their stupid fucking song is. Listen, you know, I've said some things about Caleb Williams, but whatever happens, I want you all to know that I very much respect Ben Johnson. I really do. I really do. I really respect Ben Johnson. I really think there are things to like about the Chicago Bears team. It's incredible that they're 8-3, and not only that, they're 7-4 ATS. What do we say? Good teams win, great teams cover. They're doing both. Good job. I see you guys talking about Saquon Barkley in the chat. We'll get to that in a second. Yeah, let's really think about this for a second. So the Bears schedule is getting really challenging. It gets really hard. You go to Philly, you go to Green Bay, you got the Browns at home, you got the Packers at home, you go to San Francisco, you go to Detroit. 6 games right there. If you are the Bears and you go 2-4 in this stretch and you finish the season 10-7, that is a success. Does that get you in the playoffs? Does that win you the division? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. I'm with you. I got my concerns about the Eagles. I'm with you. Yep. We'll talk about it. This is not the best spot for Philadelphia. It just isn't. As much as you know, I don't think Caleb Williams is all that great. The Bears are 8-3. Some are saying they're the worst 8-3 team of all time. Not me, but some. Okay? Some are saying that. But I don't care to make the Bears my enemy. I don't care to make Caleb Williams my enemy. I only care to make you my enemy. If those you who are saying that Caleb Williams is playing like an elite quarterback, like he's one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL, because I just don't see it. So we have a difference in opinion. And the whole reason I like to gamble and I like to bet on sports is to back up my opinion with money, right? So far this year, my opinions have been awful. However, I'm going to lean into this one. Okay. Maybe it's going to work. Maybe it won't work. But I got to find out. I don't love this spot for the Eagles. And I don't love this spot for the Eagles because they just played a big divisional game on the road. And now they come back home and it's a short week. It's a short week. And you're playing a team. Maybe they are 8-3 good. Maybe they're not 8-3 good. But you know what they are? They're confident. They're feeling themselves. They're feeling themselves. They really are. Jalen Johnson and Kyler back. I know you don't care about injuries, but this changes everything down the blitz packages. For sure. No, I care. I care. Doesn't that imply Caleb is your enemy? Caleb is not my enemy. Caleb is not my enemy. It's not him. I know what he is. Caleb isn't my enemy. I could just sit here and say, oh, the Bears are 8-3, but Caleb isn't all that great yet. But I got people over here who are telling me, DJ, stop. Caleb Williams is playing great. I don't think he's playing great. And so that's what fires me up. So those people are my enemy. Caleb Williams is not my enemy. I've never hated Caleb Williams. Didn't care about the nail polish. Didn't care about the crying. Don't care about any of it. But I'll say this. It's not a great spot for the Eagles. However, it does make me think that 7 is a really uncomfortable number to take the Eagles with. Is it the right number? What do you think first and foremost? What do you think about this number? You think it's the right number? That's a lot of respect, isn't it? For an Eagles team that just lost on the road to the Cowboys? 7? St. Francis outright. Good sheet, DJ. Yeah, you're welcome. Moral plays are 1-0. Eagles and Hurts hate watch on Prime on Black Friday with Texas later that night. Yeah. Should be like the Chiefs and the Cowboys. I mean, I thought 5.5. I thought 5.5 sounded about right, personally. I thought 5.5 sounded about right. I think it's a lot of respect, but this is not a line read. I can't read lines anymore. I can't read shit. This is just telling you that I don't know that Caleb Williams is going to go into Philadelphia and beat the Eagles because the Eagles have a really good defense. Now, the one thing I will give him credit for, I did say this. Don't tell me I didn't say that. The Steelers defense, I think, is going to turn a corner and play really well at home. That's what I put in the newsletter. When I took their under against the Bengals, they beat up Daniel Jones. They went on the road to LA and lost. They come back home. They beat the Bengals. They go on the road. They lose to the Bears. Even with Mason Rudolph playing quarterback, I don't care. I don't know that Aaron Rodgers is really all that good at this age, but he throws an early interception, gets him in a bad hole. The Bears took advantage of their opportunities. Good for them. But they still let the Steelers hang around. And let's be honest, guys. Here's what we need to remember. I understand somebody just said that there are two players coming back to the Bears defense that is going to make an impact. Absolutely. But the Steelers offense is ass. You know what? I'll take it a step further. I'm sorry to say this. It's asshole. It is. It just is. Sorry, it is. It's a bad quarterback with 3 fucking tight ends and Jalen Warren. It's an asshole. It sucks. So let's put it this way. Are the Bears going to stop the Eagles? Oh no, I'm lagging. This is big. The Bears truthers coming at me. Shit. Lagging hard. DJ Lagway. Lagging during the NFL is not great. What should I do? Should I leave and come back? Is it bad? Feels bad. It's bad. All right. Let me close some things. You know what? Let me close Twitch. Let me close Twitch. Let me close Twitter. Tell me if this is any better. And I'll refresh. Check. Check. How we doing now? How we doing now? Are we better? Bad? Not good? Fuck. Better? No. Better? Fine now? Better? Okay. All right. So I think we keep rolling then, don't we? Sorry. Maybe. Sorry. I apologize for the delay here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm just restarting all sorts of things. Check, check. Check, check. Yeah? Okay. All right. Anyways, I don't even know what I was rambling about. What was I talking about? Oh, okay. So the Bears in Philadelphia, the Eagles have a really good defense. They do, straight up. And this is where, I said that the Steelers defense was going to be improved, but I like the Steelers defense at home more than on the road. So this is where I think I want to fade Caleb Williams. I want to fade him against a good defense on the road in a tough environment, a tough place to play. It's not the best spot for the Eagles. So it's like, do I want to take them to win by 7? Not necessarily. Like this could be, what if, you tell me the Eagles win this game 21-17, I would believe you. I really would believe you. You tell me they win this game 20-14, I would believe you. So the question is, how do I want to play this? I didn't get lucky, but I came away successful from taking the touchdown with the Steelers defense. Again, I lost everything else. The passing yards, the interception, and the team total on the Bears. So egg on my face. Okay. I don't think the Eagles are going to lose this game. It's either the Eagles or it's back to the Bears, team total under. What do you think? Put Philly money line in a parlay with every other Caleb hater and it's turning green. I don't like that you say that. I don't like that you say that. I don't like that you say that. I don't want you. You're not having a say on any of my wagers with the Chicago Bears. Okay. You're not. Is it the Eagles? Yeah. Is it too obvious? Not that I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck what's too obvious anymore. I truly don't. I'll take obvious plays all the fucking time. They never hit, but they hit for other people. I'm going to keep chipping, chopping, keep chipping, keep chopping, whatever the fucking saying is. I'm going to keep doing it. Let's go look at the splits for a second. Yeah, Eagles are on the money line, but the money's pretty split. Becker's going to make splooge on the Eagles. Not trust, bro. Eagles money line. You're being so sarcastic. I am well versed in sarcasm, brother. And I know you are not being serious. Oh, did they really? Yeah. Yeah. Listen, all right, I'll be honest. I'm being modest. I'm being nice. I'm being polite. The Eagles are going to skull fuck the Bears. They're probably going to run it down their fucking throat. Jalen Hurts is going to continue to pass pretty well. We talked about it last week. He had a really good game. He had 289 yards. A.J. Brown woke up. Devontae Smith is still catching passes. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't think the Eagles are going to punt. And I'd say there's probably a good chance. I don't know. Caleb Williams will probably have like 189 passing yards. They're going to come off of 3 plays. They're going to get one nice halfback screen, probably to get one wide receiver screen to Luther Burden, catch Eagles sleeping, and then maybe one nice catch from DJ Moore or Roma Dunze, okay? But all these little bullshit fucking ticky-tack plays that are working against the fucking Bengals and working against the Raiders and working against the Steelers defense on the road, they're not working in Philadelphia against the Eagles defense. They're just not. Cooper DeJean and these other fucking guys are all over these wide receivers like Waddon Rice. Did you see George Pickens had to make tough catches? They were all up in that CeeDee Lamb ass. Do you think DJ Moore is going to go into Philadelphia on a Friday afternoon with Caleb Williams throwing him wide open passes? That shit ain't happening. Vic Fangio. 4 syllables, bitch. 2 words, 4 syllables. You hear me, Chicago? And I like Chicago. I love Chicago. It pains me to do this. Pains me. The Eagles are skull fucking. They're going to beat the absolute piss out of the Chicago Bears. Hope you heard that, fat girls. Do you hear that? Go ahead, clip it. Replay it. Start your morning with it. Yep. Start your morning with it. Good 14.5 and Saquon 2Ds. I love that everyone in chat agrees with you. Go Bears. Yeah. The Bears will probably win. Swift for a TD, maybe. It is the DeAndre Swift revenge game, but on the same token, it's also Saquon Barkley is going to be going up against a Chicago Bears team that let Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren run all over them. So it feels like it's an Eagles kind of day. All right, let's keep moving. Colts 4.5 at the Texans. I like Texas. I like Texas. I like Houston. Oh, the Colts did a good job in that first half against. Then they just shit down their leg. But these last 3 games are concerning for Indianapolis. They're concerning. Daniel Jones is looking more like Daniel Jones. And I'm sorry, but I don't give a shit. Is it Davis Mills? Is it CJ Stroud? What is CJ Stroud's injury? I don't even know. Wait for me a few minutes. Did you go from leaning Eagles to yes? Oh, it's concussion. Oh, is he back? Is he back? I almost rather it be Davis Mills. I would rather it be Davis Mills for sure. So it's not Davis Mills. That's what you're telling me. It's not. Who is it? Is it CJ Stroud? That sucks. I actually wanted Davis Mills here. I thought Davis Mills was kind of warming up. Davis Mills, better stable QB. Yeah, exactly. CJ Stroud just makes too many mistakes. But I'll take that defense. I'll take that defense. I'll take that defense. Total of 44. I don't know what to think about that. This is a big game. This is a big game. If you got the Texans to win the division at 8-1, you got some fucking life. You got some life. And you know what? I like that wager. So if I like that wager, I like the Texans to win this game. I do. Give me the Texans here. Plus 4.5. I like it. All right. Here's one. Can't wait to watch. Kirk Cousins against the New York Jets. Oh my God. The crazy thing is that there's going to be thousands of people that go to this game. Why do that to yourself? Why? You seriously on a Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock, you want to go to a Jets game? That's what you want to do? Come on, man. There's got to be better stuff to do, even if it's sitting at home rewatching fucking The Notebook. That sounds like a better thing to do. You want to go watch Kirk Cousins and Tyrod Taylor play football? Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Seriously. Don't do it. You know what? Watch this game on the treadmill. Steak would never do that. Boom, 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 boom. Football, Kirk Cousins, and Tyrod Taylor. Football's on. I can't do anything but watch football. Give me peach Surfside. Give me blackberry high noon. Gum, 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 gum. Football. Yeah, listen. Pull your head out of your ass. Fucking Falcons and Jets. This game's going to be awful. I'd rather take Kirk Cousins to win a game like he just did on this against the Saints. I don't want him outdoors in New York in late November. Don't want that. Total 39.5. It's probably going to be the Jets here, and they're probably going to find a way to make me sweat my under 4.5 win total at a plus price because they're motherfuckers. That's what they are, the New York Jets. They're motherfuckers. I'll be rooting for the Falcons, but it's probably the Jets. Yep. Guy acts like he hasn't. I'm horsing. I'm not telling you not to fucking. I said watch the game on the treadmill. Sweat a bet on the treadmill. It's great. Try it. I'm telling you, it's fun. Everything goes by fast. No, listen. I'm not saying don't watch the games. I was talking about 1 quarter of an entire day. This fucking 4, 8, 12, 1 quarter out of 12 quarters where you're going to consume 3,500 calories at minimum. Watch it on the treadmill. You said, no. Football's on. I don't do anything when football's on except watch football. Okay, watch on the fucking treadmill. Yeah, no. You want to watch? Listen, we host a sports show, but you know what we also host? We host a people show. We're like Wawa. Yeah, we have gas, but we're not just about gas. We got other things too. We got a beer cooler. And you know what, though? You know what you love about the beer cooler? You go in, you find happiness. You're not going to find happiness watching the Jets and the Falcons. Why don't you take this opportunity to go in the beer cooler? That's what this game is. It's a beer cooler game. Go enjoy yourself. Do something else. Here's a really good game to talk about. You don't want, yeah. You know that fucking meme? Where like the guy's walking with his girl and he's looking at another girl? The girl that he's walking with is like, do anything, literally anything at all in the world. And then the girl that's walking where he's looking to is like Titans Raiders. That's the stake. He's like, ooh, a fucking Titans and Raiders are playing, babe. I don't know. I don't think I can do anything else right now. Titans Raiders are on. Because it's football. Listen, Rams, Panthers, we're moving forward. Stop talking about these dog shit games, all right? Rams, Panthers. Holy shit. This should actually be a pretty interesting spot. This is a really interesting spot because you got the Rams off of, what they did to the Bucs, I don't even know what word to describe it. It was kind of mean, but then it ended up being a little bit nice. They like took their foot off the gas. But they're on a tear right now. They're beating the absolute fuck out of everybody. Everything changed. You know what happened? Everything changed with the Rams. This whole thing changed with the Rams when they went cross country after losing to the Niners. They went cross country and they played Baltimore. They won a disgusting 17-3 game, and then they practiced on the East Coast. And do you remember this? They practiced with like the Baltimore Orioles in the Baltimore Orioles Stadium. They were having a jolly grand old time. Then they flew over the Atlantic and played the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they skull fucked them. They were so mean to them. They were up in that game 21-0. They were still passing on first down. Then they come home. They don't take their foot off the gas. They beat the absolute piss out of the New Orleans Saints. Then they play the Niners. They beat the fuck out of them in San Francisco, get their fucking revenge. 42 points against them. Suck it, Robert Saleh. That's what they say. Then they go home. Then they play the Seahawks. They stub their toe, but they still win. Doesn't matter. What do? They have a blast. Prime time. 31 points in the first half against the Bucs. Now you go to Charlotte. You go to Charlotte and you play the Panthers. It's like a pretend good team, a fake good team. You know what it's like? It's like an athlete that's really good on the freshman, and then he goes up into the varsity. You know, he goes up into the varsity. Well, what happens is those other players on varsity look at this freshman and they're like, "Hey, punk, why we're going to make it real? We're going to make life real hard for you." They say you're good, prove it to us. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what the Panthers are. They're that pretend, prove it to me good team. 6-6. They just lost to the Niners, but it wasn't like super embarrassing. 20-9 is a respectable loss. Why'd they go for 2? I have no idea. Why did they throw the ball 30 times and only run it with 6 against Rico Dowdle? I have no idea, because they're fucking morons. You know who's not a moron? Sean McVay. He's not a moron. Matt Stafford's not a moron. Devontae Adams is not a moron. Puka Nacua, bad motherfucker. The Rams are 10.5-point favorites on the road in Charlotte. They should absolutely kill them. But you know what? This is giving me the same vibes that the Seahawks against the Titans gave me. It's just a weird place to play. These athletes are out there on the fucking boardwalk of Venice Beach in Santa Monica having a blast, hanging out with fucking models, going to eat great restaurants, hanging out with celebrities. Now they got to go to Charlotte. I've never been to Charlotte, so I'm not going to shit on Charlotte, but I have an idea of what Charlotte is. Charlotte is exactly what the Panthers are. It's like a pretend real city. It's probably got a big population. It's probably got big buildings. I don't think it has public transportation, maybe some buses. I doubt it has a subway. But everybody I know that goes to Charlotte lives in the suburbs. They have families. They have nice, cushy jobs. They have nice, big, probably, cookie cutter houses. Nice neighborhoods, bunch of cul-de-sacs. Kids are playing street hockey. Maybe they're playing soccer. A lot of vans, a lot of minivans. Safety first when you're buying a car with those kids. That's Charlotte. So it's just a weird place for the Los Angeles Rams, who are just skull fucking everybody on a tear. Then they go to Charlotte. Like, what am I doing here? It's probably got like one good steakhouse, and it's called Fogo de Chao. You know what I mean? Again, I'm sorry not to shit on Charlotte. I've never been there, but this is just my outsider's perspective of what Charlotte is. So I don't know. I'd like to think it's the Rams here. Big. 10.5 is a big number to be laying on the road. I kind of think they cover it. You see the look in McVay's eye. Did you see the look in his eye when he was on the opposite sideline of Liam Cohen? What do you think he's going to do? You think he's not going to have that look against Dave Canales? Dave Canales? Again, another pretend Sean McVay. That's what it is. The whole thing about Charlotte and these Panthers are pretend. Dave Canales is like, look at me. I'm young. I'm good looking. I'm offensive minded. Sean McVay is going to come out there. Fuck you. I have no idea why I just spit, by the way. But that's what he's going to say. He's like, fuck you. No, you're not. Sean McVay is on another level right now. He's absolutely on another level. So, yeah, I want to just keep leaning into Sean McVay taking out whatever personal vendetta he's got against every single coach he lined up against, and Matt Stafford and this Rams team to beat the absolute piss out of the Carolina Panthers. The only reason I'm not is because Charlotte is weird. That's it. It was a long-winded rant. Don't even know what I said. I kind of blacked out. Anyways, let's go to the next game. The Jags in Tennessee. I mean, I'll take the Titans here. Does anybody else want to take the Titans? I mean, fuck Jacksonville. We all lined up and faded the Jags, and honestly, maybe we should have won. Maybe we shouldn't. Trevor Lawrence throws three interceptions, but that Cardinals defense is atrocious. It's really too bad. Jonathan Gannon's on the hot seat. He might be fired at the end of the season. He could be fired tomorrow. I don't know. But the Tennessee Titans are 6.5-point underdogs, and they're playing a little bit better, aren't they? DJ's been fading the Jags all year. LMAO. Not true. I took the Jags against the Chargers. A-hole. Marvin Harrison Jr. back right. I have no idea, but that's not what we're talking about. Titans ML. Jags look ahead. Colts next week. You said it, not me. I can't say the look ahead word anymore. I can't say that anymore. Some are saying I've abused it, so I'm not going to say it anymore. I like the Titans. I just think the Titans are just playing a little bit better football. I mean, didn't Cam Ward just have like his best game? 34-24 against the Seahawks, 13-16 against the Texans, 27-20 against the Chargers. They're playing better. They've covered 3 in a row. Why not just lean into it? Give me the Titans here. I'll take the Titans. I'll keep that one simple. Yeah, I like the Syracuse over. How's my St. Francis PA team doing? Those fuckers. How are they doing? If they went out right, I'm going to be so pissed. You guys make sure Twitter knows that I had a good moral victory there. It's fading T-Law who can't stop throwing picks. Sure. Yeah. The Bucks against the Cardinals. I mean, look, I don't want to sound like a homer. I think it's the Bucks. Arizona's bad. They're bad. They're free fall. And they had a nice stretch here of covering 3 in a row. They beat the Cowboys on the road, which was a really good win. We had them that week too. Played the Packers tough, played the Colts tough, but they're starting to get their dick kicked in. They really are. Probably, they could have beat the Jags, but they were just at home for 2 games. Now they got to go on the road to Tampa. And also, guys, Tampa needs this. They need this so bad. You can call Tampa a fraud. I would push back and say they had the toughest 7-game stretch in the NFL, maybe in NFL history. Eagles, Seahawks, Niners, Lions, Patriots, Bills, Rams. How does it get any harder? I have no idea. Here's the one concern I have. Is Baker Mayfield playing? Does anybody know? No, I didn't play it. I just said I liked it. I liked St. Francis, PA. That's what I said I liked. Because they got their ass kicked to Belmont, and I figured nobody would want to go back to them. And that's typically when you go back to teams. Kind of like Rutgers yesterday. They covered the 7 with Notre Dame. St. Francis 30, Troy, 2 minutes left. Yep. Steelers last 7 weeks last year was a gauntlet. I got no take. Dre Day. It's got to be the Bucks. If it's Teddy Bridgewater, I'm out. Saints Dolphins is an interesting game. Probably lean Dolphins here, but the Saints are just a weird team. They're so fucking weird. God, I can't figure out the Saints, man. Cannot figure out the Saints, They'll be that type of team. They'll be that fucking team that lose to Kirk Cousins as 1-point favorites at home and then go on the road and beat Miami. They'll go on the road and beat the Panthers. That's what they do. Can't fucking trust that team. They're so weird. Cleveland and San Francisco, just like the Rams game, a weird spot for the Niners. A weird spot. The Niners offense with Brock Purdy, I mean, throwing 3 interceptions is crazy. You might though want to think about the Niners being a zig-zag team. You might. They really shouldn't have covered that game. They should not have. Dave Canales is a fucking idiot. Panthers are fucking idiots. Throwing the ball on first down on the 1-yard line, you moron. What an awful throw from Bryce Young, too. What an awful throw. Idiot. I really want to take the Niners here, personally. But what do we say? The Browns defense are home merchants. They're going to get up. They're going to play tough. They got this newfound swag. You call it arrogance, you call it swag. I don't care. I'm not a Shedeur Sanders hater. I'm not. I'm rooting for him. I want good quarterback play in football. We're not going to get it with J.J. McCarthy. This tough game. You think it's the Niners here, and don't forget the Niners. Remember they lost to the Browns. The Niners lost to the Browns last time they were in Cleveland. Remember that weird game? It's a weird spot. Yeah, I like that cool hand. Brock looks rough. He sure does. Yeah, he sure does. It's hard. I mean, Shedeur really didn't play that well, and it was the Raiders. He really didn't play that well, and it was the Raiders. So if you tell me you want to take the Niners in a skull fucking, I'm not going to get in front of you. Go ahead, have fun. Very plausible that the Niners could come into Cleveland and beat the absolute piss out of them. But the Niners, the Browns defense are home merchants. I've been told that, and I've learned the hard way. Taking the Browns on the road against New England, they absolutely are. It's probably the Seahawks big here. The Vikings are a disgrace, the absolute disgrace. KOC should be ashamed of himself. What an awful team. Awful in every facet, too. I think their third down play calling on defense is horrible. Jordan Love didn't have to do anything. Emmanuel Wilson ran for 100 yards against you. This team is dead. They are dead. Especially the Seahawks after having that weird trip to Tennessee. Listen, I had about 15 bad reads last week, but I had 2 good ones. Seahawks not covering against the Titans. That was a weird spot for the Seahawks. Now they come back home. They're like, whew, all right, we got out of there. We were healthy enough. We got the win. Now let's beat the absolute fucking piss out of Kevin O'Connell. And who's going to play? Brosmer? Sam Darnold revenge game? Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, glad to hear that, man. Too many Shador haters behind his confidence. Glad you aren't one of them. Yeah, I understand. I understand how it can be annoying. Like, I get it. Doing the watch thing and stuff in college can be kind of annoying. But, I don't know. Diego Pavia is annoying. You can talk about all these a lot of these players are kind of annoying. Like, if you're playing well, it's swaggy. I like players with swag and confidence. Shador doesn't really bother me. He doesn't bother me all that much. I didn't like that he called his players out last year. I didn't like that he did that. I don't like when players do that. But you had to make a change if you're Cleveland. You had to. And is he any good? I don't know. He's better than Dylan Gabriel, though. Dylan Gabriel's not a fucking serious. LeBron has negative 100 swag. He's got no swag. He is a cornball. He's just not cool. And that's okay. Not everybody is fucking cool. Not everybody is fucking James Dean and the Fonz. It's okay, but don't pretend to be. LeBron thinks he's fucking cool. He thinks he's cool. Oh, look at me reading my books as I walk in the locker room. Look at me drinking my wine on the sidelines. There's a difference between swag and being a privileged daddy's boy. Fine. Fuck Shador and fuck Pavia. But I'll say this. I think that the daddy's boy thing, at the end of the day, anybody, you don't decide that you're born into being a famous person's kid, So it's not Shador's fault, right? Bronny James, Shador, all these other kids, it's not his fault. It's just going to come with it. So it's how do you handle it? He's kind of a little like his dad. That's kind of what I see from Shador. He's kind of a little like his dad. I always liked Deion Sanders. I liked him. I liked him. But look at Steve Belichick. He's a fucking little weirdo, licking his lips, weird personality, just like his dad. I'd rather my kid be like Shador than be like fucking Steve Belichick. But Shador, if he's gonna be cocky, he's got to back it up. That's simple as that. And if he can't, he's gonna look bad, straight up. But I'm not a Shador hater. I'm not. Just like I said, I'm not a Caleb Williams hater. I'm not a Caleb Williams hater. And I mean, look at JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy is the biggest joke on the internet right now because he talked about how he has an alter ego. Brother, you have an alter ego? You handed the ball off 45 times a game in big games. You have an alter ego? Shut up. You're not playing fucking Rutgers in Illinois. You're not doing that. So I'll give Shador a little bit of time. I will. But at the same time, this is going to be a really big test for this Niners defense. You know what? What I mean by that is this. It's not that the Browns offense is going to be that good, but the Browns defense doesn't really have they're not very healthy. Robert Salah, I like him as defensive coordinator. They should come in here and they should shut down the Browns. You know what I mean? I didn't think the Browns were going to beat the Raiders. I ended up not betting it, but I didn't think the Browns were going to beat the Raiders. I don't think the Browns are going to beat the Niners, But what I really think now is the Browns shouldn't score more than 10 points. Would you agree or disagree? DJ about to flip-flop on Shedeur faster than JJ. No, I'm not flip-flopping anything. I said JJ was going to be ass early. I faded him. Vikings to miss the playoffs was my POD. That was my best bet. Fucking free as air, as the kids say. Anyways, I like the Seahawks. I like Sam Darnold. Chat, chill out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Are people fighting in the chat? I'm kind of trying to stay locked in here. Might be as simple as the under, but it's so obvious. Yeah. Mods, can we take care of something if it has to be taken care of? I don't have a co-host, so I can't fucking read the chat as much as I can, but I think I see some yelling. Niners defense still proving. Right. Yeah. Steelers Bills. That's a good game. Isn't it? Kind of a good game. It's like a weird game. It's like a good game for weird teams. The Bills are fucking weird. The Steelers are fucking weird. This is like a good game. You know, old school. What do they call it in the NHL? The original six? You know, what do you call it in the NFL? What do you call it in the NFL? Like the original old school teams and brands of football, you know? What do you call it? Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Rust Belt, fucking the Battle of the Rust Belt, you know? Pretty cool. Brown team, so yeah. All right, W mods. Okay. I don't know what happened, but I'm glad something happened. Kitch Picks with a sub bank. Appreciate you. 27 months. Joey Dumps, 10 subs. Appreciate you. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Where was I? I think it's the Steelers. DJ's been all over. I can't believe I said that to Steak. That is hilarious. Steelers 3.5-point dogs. I think it's the Steelers. Man. I think it's the fucking Steelers. And I think the Steelers defense is going to continue playing well at home. I said it. I'm going to lean into it. I think it's the fucking Steelers. I like the 3.5. Like the 3.5. Like the under. I do. I just want to it's fade Buffalo. Tomlin versus McDermott. Give me Tomlin. Chargers -10 against the Raiders. No reason to get involved with that game. There's just not. Well, no, there's just not. It's at 4:00. Commanders 6.5 against the Broncos. Oh God. I think we have to just be done. with the Commanders. I really do. Pains me to say it, man. I really didn't think they were going to be a regression team this year. I really didn't. But that team is just they needed something. They needed some youth. It was never Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt or whatever the fuck his name was. They needed something. They needed some more young guys on defense. This dude that goes to the Rams and now looks all world, Emmanuel Forbes, he was like 80 pounds. Now he's amazing. I can't figure it out. Broncos, yeah, the Broncos should be good. They shouldn't have to ask too much from Bo either. They should just run all over the Commanders. I think, though, honestly, you make me pick something in this game, I'd take the Commanders, though. I would take the Commanders. And then the Patriots against the Giants, probably going to be the Patriots there. Quick recap for you guys, and I got to shut it down. I got to get out of here. I got a 12:30. We'll talk Thanksgiving tonight at 5:00. Be there, be square. You know we're going to be the Pickett YouTube channel. Go to the Pickett YouTube channel. Did I provide you guys the link? If I didn't, I'll do it right now. YouTube.com/@PickettSports. There you go. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Listen, I did the best I could. I think talking college basketball, I don't know shit about fuck. I don't pretend to. But you know, we get up here, we have a good time, we shoot the shit. I don't think I bullshitted too much today. A couple of rants that I kind of felt like I was spitting on that Los Angeles Rams clip. I might have to clip that. I thought that was pretty good. I think that made a good point, right? Like the Rams should skull fuck, but it's also just a weird spot. Just a weird spot. So see you Friday. I'll see you tonight. Yep. Off tomorrow. You guys have a great Thursday. Enjoy it. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. We'll take a nice day of football. I'm going to get some cardio in. Can't wait for some cardio. Fuck steak. Eagles large. Texans. Falcons, Jets, absolutely not. Probably Rams or nothing there. I like the Titans. I like the Bucks. Probably a weird game for the Saints that they somehow cover, maybe even It's got to be the Niners Browns under. It just has to be. It's going to be the Seahawks, the Steelers. I kind of like the Commanders, but I got to stop at the Commanders. And then it's probably the Patriots. The Jameis party has to run out. It just does. It has to run out. And it could run out against Mike Vrabel. All right. Let's clap it up. Clap it up for me. Clap it up for you. Mostly me. I'm just kidding. Anybody need a raid? Who's live right now? Did you just hear that? I just farted and it was kind of loud. Did anybody just hear that? That doesn't happen very often. Did you just hear that? Did that come through? Gain was a gain. I should have turned the gain down a little bit. That came through, huh? All right, you guys have a great day. Good luck on all your good luck on all your wagers. Who is Parlay P _sports? This guy has 330 viewers right now. Let's go see what he's up to. Parlay P _sports. Let's just raid some different people. Let's just change it up a little bit. Getting old, they slip out, huh? Yeah, no shit. Raid Parlay P _sports. Go see what's up. Or you don't have to say anything. Just go see if this guy's any good. All right. Oh, betting news. Yeah. I rated betting news a few times. They never acknowledge it. They never say what's up or nothing. I don't know what happened to betting news. I like betting news though. I like those guys. They're nice guys. Nice guys. I like betting news. I'll raid them again next time for sure. All right. You guys have a great day. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Thanks for hanging out as always.